about what's coming towards you in the week of June 13th to June 20th, Sunday to Sunday. If anything I say resonates, please hit the like button, leave a comment below, or subscribe. That's even better. It all allows me to get these readings out to more of you who benefit from them. I certainly know that I benefit greatly from these readings, and I have a ton of YouTube favorites that I check out. So please continue to check them out. And if it doesn't resonate, just leave it and keep on moving, Gemini. All right. So, you know, it's interesting because during the pre-shuffle, this sentence popped out in my head, and it was, how I love. So I don't know if that hits you in a certain place, but how I love. My little wily coyote Geminis. I'm Gemini rising, and I just absolutely love my Gemini friends. We always have great conversations or debates. All right, one more shuffle. But is there a line there between debate and conversation for a Gemini? I don't think so. It's all good. So first card coming out, where you're at. Some insight on where Gemini's at for the week of June 13th. Please make it clear, Spirit. Tell us about where Gemini's at. What messages do we need to know? What's coming towards you? Star card. Awesome. Love that card. So there's a little bit of a reflection here, but aren't these cards beautiful? I will leave the name of these decks in the description below. All right. What's coming towards Gemini this week? What's coming towards Gemini this week? All right. We've got the Star card. What's coming towards Gemini this week? Hoppin'. You're getting some height this morning. We've got Queen of Swords. So Star card about where you're at, healing, possibly being in the limelight, some people are noticing you. This can be the fame card sometimes, but it's also the get your wish card, the healing card. What's coming towards you this week, we've got truth, and that truth can be sometimes cutting. It could be taking the form of words and communication. Excuse me, you know what? I just caught myself. This deck is very... the Queen of Swords looks a lot like the Justice card. And you know what? This is the Justice card. Let me change my tune a little bit. But you know what? Actually, maybe truth has a huge... Truth plays a huge role with justice. So let's keep that. But yeah, this could be contractual. This could be actually signing documents. This is always a good card, I think, to get when there's legal matters. All right, going on. What to do about it? Clarity on... I'm just cracking myself up with this. Moving on, what to do about it? What to do about it? All right. You know, I feel called to get one more card on all these from the same deck, so please bear with me. That one fell. All right. What's coming towards you? And what to do about it. Please clarity on what to do about it for Gemini. Please clarity on what to do about it. Okie doke. So, where you're at right now, possibly healing from something. Your friends are going to play a big role right now. Your community, your friends. If you're being invited out to do something, I encourage you to consider that invite. You know, of course, don't drive it too hard. You know, hangover suck. But yeah, there's some healing and some perspective. Possibly just going out and sharing your light and enjoying the company of others. And it might, what it feels like is it might add some lightness to a situation coming towards you this week. It could be legal matters. It could be documents needing to be signed. There could be an offer in there that you don't necessarily want to take. I mean, it's just kind of, you know, Four of Cups is an apathy card. So while there might be an offer or a possibility in there, there might be a path. You might not necessarily want to take that path. And I want to get a little bit of insight on this, because there might be a little bit of disappointment in regards to this. And, you know, truth and communications about that truth, finding solutions around that is going to play a big role this week. You know, and coming back to where you're at right now, I do want to say that make sure that you don't, while friends can be a good escape, and they can, and community and being around people can provide some lightness from some of the heavier aspects of life, please be aware of not overdoing it, if I may grant that advice. Yeah, so, you know, sometimes when we fully go into, holy shit, you're just getting King of Swords, Queen of Swords, okay. So yeah, the situation this week, there's definitely that sense of balance, a sense of truth. There might be a feeling of unjustness that you're just trying to correct here, and the options that you're being given, you don't necessarily feel too happy about. But by going into kind of the shadow side of this situation, you're going to get insight through where you're not willing to compromise, through specific truth. And the great thing about Geminis is that they can see both sides of a situation. But through seeing those sides, you're going to really choose one, and you're going to choose it very strongly in this situation. And you might feel all the things, Gemini, and that's okay. Steer into it, because and I encourage you to write it down. Like, I'm really feeling strongly when you can see your words, and Gemini has such a gift for words and language. When you can see your words, or even recording audio of your words. If you're driving to work, or you have some downtime, I know it sounds funny, but turn on the audio messages of your phone, the audio part of if you have an iPhone, or most phones now have that ability to record. Record a journal entry, you know, record your voice saying how you feel about the situation. I totally encourage you to hear your own words in some capacity around this, in some context. Because through hearing that, you're going to hear your truth, and you're going to stand by your truth. That's what to do about this situation this week. And yes, you might be in a place of kind of wanting to heal and escape, but take that for what it is. Know where it lies, you know, and it has its limitations. And it has its power too, to alleviate a situation, but also the escaping aspect is not going to bring you any closer to finding a direction, a route, a solution here. So, you know, I can be sometimes dramatic in my readings. Take that for what it is. But yeah, I think I'm going to get one more card about what's coming towards you. That feels right. What's coming towards Gemini here with the Justice card and the Four of Cups? A little more insight, please. What's coming towards Gemini here? Yeah, I'm feeling strongly that you get insight. The Moon. Yeah. So I feel very strongly about steering into, there's power in steering into the shadow work of this situation. It's okay to feel a little uncomfortable sometimes, Gemini, because you're going to be getting so much insight. You're going to be giving yourself that. It really feels like it's around your boundaries. It's about your limitations, and how to communicate those boundaries. And while initially you want to be, our initial reactions under situations like this is to draw the line sometimes a little harshly. But you can recognize the harsh reality in the harsh communications, and then you can work those through the gears of speech and communication, and you can refine them in a way that is easier for others to receive. Does that make any sense? Anyway, I hope that's helpful for you. Again, take it only if it resonates, and I'm wishing you luck and sending you love this week. If it resonated, please hit the like button, please subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment below.